Guys, NAMM 2025, Anaconda Basses. I'm here with Andrew, and he's going to tell us about these wonderful instruments. I'm familiar, but I know a lot of you guys want to know more about these instruments and get more information on them. So I'm going to let Andrew tell us a little bit about himself and a little bit about what Anaconda Basses has to offer this year at NAMM. And here we go, guys.
Hi guys, thank you Josh for inviting me to talk a little bit about Anaconda Basses.
Pleasure.
So, Anaconda Basses started in 2013 and I've been doing this now, this is my 11th year as a full-time business, and I'm trying to get great instruments into the hands of as many people as possible without breaking the bank. That's my whole thing. So I have two series of basses.
Okay.
I have what I call the Elite series, which are the handmade series by myself in the UK. And then I also have the Essence series, which are more affordable and manufactured in a factory in the Far East. At NAMM this year, I have a selection of basses which reflect what I do. I have on the right hand side here a new finish which is called a Carmine Red Burst with a roasted maple neck and fingerboard
With a matching
headstock. I'm using Goto tuners because they're very high quality. And also they're very light, so that improves your balance on neck dive, which is something that you get on Fender style basses.
These pickups are killer in here, man.
Yeah, so these are my design. I designed them in the UK and then I have them manufactured offshore. These are called the Anaconda AC5TN pickups, and they are killer pickups. Everybody that came to the booth yesterday and the day before and tried this bass out loved the way those pickups sound. They're very neutral in response, but very present and very dynamic sounding pickups. Also in that bass is the Anaconda AC3TZ preamp, which again is my design, and I have it manufactured in the Far East. Panning over to the left, we have a new model for 2025, which is called the Medusa. It's a headless model. And as you guys know, headless models are back in fashion, and everybody seems to be bringing out their version of the headless bass.
Because they give us problems on airplanes.
Well, exactly, there's that, and then there's also, it's just very comfortable to play. It balances extremely well when you're sat. I'm using hip-shot hardware on this particular bass.
Can't go wrong.
And Bartolini pickups, you can't go wrong with Bartolini pickups. They're excellent pickups. I've been using them for years. Anaconda AC3TZ preamp in there as well. Beautiful walnut top on that.
Beautiful top with the gold there.
That's right. And then on the back is a swamp hash finished bird's eye maple fingerboard and neck on that particular bass.
These are abalone inlays, or
they look like abalone. They're actually full of abalone, so it's not exactly that, but it looks good enough.
oh wow, beautiful, man. Let's see what else we got here. I know we have a few more here.
Yep. So we have on the left of that, again, this is a fairly new addition to the Anaconda lineup. It's an Anaconda Ultra PJ5. So the thinking behind this was jazz basses are fantastic, but sometimes people want to have a little bit more versatility in the tone.
Yes, sir.
And the neck pickup is a P pickup, again, my design, and it just gives you that P bass vibe. But the great thing about this bass is that if you have both the P and the neck pickup on, and if you back off on your mids very slightly, you'll think you're playing a jazz bass. It has the same kind of bite and clarity that you get in a jazz bass.
Look at those magnets, man. Just huge.
Yeah.
That means the sound's going to be huge as
It's
well.
exactly right.
Oh, man.
As opposed to this
What have we here?
this So the pole pieces on this, as you will see, are smaller pole pieces, a more traditional looking pickup. It gives a more traditional sound as well for people who are looking for that Fender-ish vibe. These are new pickups for 2025, and also with the cream covers, gives a really classy look to the flame maple and the maple fingerboard.
What is the spacing on the pickups?
Right, so the spacing is ideally you want to know the spacing of the bridge is 19 millimeters. 19 millimeters is what I go for. I can't do that conversion to US, but 19 is a very comfortable spacing.
We get a full body shot
And
of
the
that.
top is maple ball.
Okay. Wow, look at that, guys. Wonderful, wonderful
Something
craftsmanship.
else to note on these pickups is the pickup pull pieces are actually staggered, so they follow the curvature of the strings.
Let's see if you can see that,
See that?
guys.
It just gives a more even
Oh,
response
wow.
when you're playing this from left to right.
Look at all the care that goes into making these instruments, guys. Just
Absolutely.
beautiful, beautiful instruments. As you see, he turns the instrument over there, and we can see the backside.
It's got a 6
6
volt.
volt
Yep.
with 9 volt here.
9 volt. That's right.
Oh man, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the, I don't know if you guys can see here, look at that flame on the back
So
there.
you can just about see the finger in that wood, right?
Beautiful. Oh wow, beautiful. All right, let's get to some of these other beauties, man, we
Okay.
see here. And then we're going to get to a tone sample. I know that's what everyone really wants to hear.
So right over on the end there,
Oh
we
wow.
have something special. This you don't really see at the shows. Too many left-handed basses. You know, we like to cater to everybody. So we have a left-handed model, which is what I call a honey burst, matching headstock. There is no additional cost for left-handed basses. So anybody who wants to buy a left-handed bass with an Anaconda operating essence, they will buy it at the same price as the other basses that I have.
And same pre's that are in
Exactly the
that
same.
bass there?
Exactly
Okay.
the same preamp,
Okay.
the same pickups. The main difference on this one, obviously, is the fingerboard is Indian Laurel. And Indian Laurel has a great aggressive, growly, mid-range tone to it, and it just sounds great. I love the way it sounds.
That's a beauty. I love the black hardware. It gives it a little pop. I love that. Clear pickguard, nice touch there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and scroll to this last one here, and then we're going to get to the tones.
Okay. So we have a 6-string, the Beast. Everybody seems to be playing 5s and 6s these days. I do 4-string basses, but this one is in a very distinctive matte.
Is that the official name for this one, the Beast?
Well, it can be now, but it looks killer with the chrome hardware offset against that.
Oh, absolutely.
And Anaconda pickups again, these are soap bar pickups, which allow you to be able to dual coil, so if you wanted to, you can wire them series and parallel, just to get a different flavor, or bit or less.
And then same preamp?
Same preamp as in all the other basses.
Okay.
By the way, the strings on all the basses are the Dario EXLs.
Yes,
strings.
yes. All right, guys. You heard all the tech specs. Now it's time to get into the tones. And what we got here, courtesy of Thomas Eich and
That's
Company. Great, great rigs here, man.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal rigs. You guys need to get you one.
I love these rigs. I've actually got a 2x12 combo back in the UK.
Okay.
And I've been using that for the last 8 or 9 years, and it's never let me down. Great rigs.
And it looks like we have the T500 head here.
That's right.
And I'm not too sure what the cab is. Do you know right offhand?
2x12.
2x12, guys.
2x12, yeah.
With the 500 head. And look at the one he's playing, guys. Look at that.
So that's the new model. It's called the Anaconda Apex. So the Apex is a brand new model for 2025. Looking at the instrument, you can see that it's paying homage to the traditional Fender, but with a different twist. With a twist.
With a twist, look at that.
It's got some amazing pickups in there.
Yeah.
Those are Anaconda woodhead pickups, which allow you to be able to have 60s, almost 60s, 70s jazz bass, P bass, reverse P bass, all in the same bass.
All right, and we're going to show you guys the backside of that there as well.
Right, so
5 volt.
It's 9 volt again, but this bass can be made to have 18 volts as well, and it's got a
Oh, look at that.
magnet, easy access.
Look at that, guys.
This
Innovation
pops in
at
the
its
bass
finest right
That's
there,
right.
guys. Look at that.
And you've also got on the back there, you've got a battery level indicator.
Oh, wow. Never
So
seen that
if
before.
if your battery level falls below a certain level, it will flash to tell you it's time to change your battery.
See, look at that. That's brilliant right there. Every company needs to do that. That's brilliant right there. All right, let's get into the tones, guys.
Right.